Today, we're going to be taking a look at the Transformers Legacy United Deluxe Class Cyberverse universe, Chromia. I had to remember which universe it was. And Chromia here is a repaint of Animated Prowl. How did we end up here? What happened? How did this happen? So this is, as I mentioned, Chromia from Cyberverse, and it looks nothing like her, most likely. I don't know. I haven't watched Cyberverse, though I've heard it's pretty good. This is mostly just Animated Prowl, but in a pretty good color scheme, actually. Like a really nice one. There's not really a lot wrong. The arms are pretty good, though they're blatantly Prowls. Tell by this little light here. And, of course, the little arrows. Legs, actually very chunky looking. Look pretty solid, though, and I do like how they have the wheel in the middle. That's always something nice. And the chest piece is the front of the bike, but it's integrated really well. I do like it. On the back, we have those nice wings from the bike. A bit of the seat. If you don't like the seat, though, fold it down. It's that simple. You can fold that up or fold it down, whatever one you want to do. It's supposed to go up, because if it's down, it interrupts the waist, but if it's up, then it doesn't. That's the whole thing. It looks pretty good. Nonetheless, look at her. Head sculpt, actually, is probably the best part about this figure. It's like a perfect Chromia. I don't think it's a reused one. I think it is new, based on the fact that there's, like, dials on the back of it, which are for the bike mode. And, I mean, it is a pretty good head sculpt. Just everything about it looks great. The color, though, it's the blue. Usually, she's kind of like, she's always blue, but sometimes it's a light blue, sometimes it's dark. I don't know what's up. This one's like the perfect middle ground, and I think it's a really good color. And I like the red. The bit of, like, seafoam green in there is really good. It just looks really nice in this kind of purple plastic accents. It's just a nice overall look for a figure. Not really a lot wrong with it. Accessory-wise, she comes with 2 shurikens, which are on her legs, and I think I broke them out of the box because they're like teeth gear mechanisms, meaning to get them open now, I have to actually do this, which isn't what you're supposed to do. They kind of like rotate, but again, I kind of fixed it a little bit and it ruined them. So, or at least this one. So you get this here, which I'm kind of working back into place there. I think if we take that one there slightly, they open and close and are very well able to be held by the left hand, and that's it. I'm not joking. You can't hold it in the right hand. The right hand is actually a standard basic hand for every other accessory, but this one is too narrow and is specifically built to wield her little shurikens, which is neat. Again, does have 2, but she can only hold 1, which is a little dumb. This one here actually does look to work. Does it? Nope, it doesn't. It felt like it was gonna. It's a little loose. But I'll get to why they went like that here in a minute, because it is something that's not really avoidable. And that's essentially her, at least in her robot mode, other than, of course, her articulation, which is pretty great, I guess. It's not close to the original. Again, we're just trying to fix these because they're really annoying. Head actually has really good range. It's a very good ball joint. A good amount of side tilt. Look forward like that. Forward and back arm, outward, swivel, elbow joint, no wrist. Waist, forward, back, outward, swivel, knee joint, and you can kind of get a double if you'd like. But that's mostly for transformation. And then at the foot, there's a ball joint, which can give you the ankle tilt and everything else you need. So I'm, I guess, fairly above average transformation, you know, or articulation when I said transformation. But that is her. So let's get into that transformation now. So to transform Chromia here actually isn't that difficult. First thing we're going to do is rotate the waist sideways like this. And then from there, we're going to take the wings back there and fold them down and around. You're then going to fold the chest up over the head like that. And then from there, we're going to take the handlebars here that were on the wings and fold them down. Just like that. Take the waist and then do this. Now you're going to want to rotate it so that it's like this. So you want, if you're looking at it from this way, from the right side, you want to have the butt facing towards you. That's how you want it. And then from there, we're going to rotate this way. And we're going to fold it like so. And just leave that for now. That's really all you need to do with that leg. The next thing we're going to do is take the arms, fold them back like so. And then before you put them together, fold in the hands. Once that's done, bada bing, bada boom. And this kind of pegs in a little bit. There's a groove there for the kneecap to go into, similar to how the original one works, ironically. Once you do that, you're going to want to make sure that those are like that. And that these parts here, they kind of slot in. So we're just going to flip the foot up like that. And then with the leg, what you're going to want to do is take it, fold it this way, and then fold it at that second joint. And then you're going to take it and put it on the inside. Make sure that the head, though, is up. If it's not, it can screw everything up. And the foot is going to come to rest up here in this gap where the chest piece is. You can then take that, and that'll peg there. And then the foot, there's 2 tabs on the side of the left foot, or the one with the kickstand on it. You're just going to make sure everything is able to be pushed into where it's supposed to go. So just peg in the foot, like so. There we are. And then fix everything up, because it will come undone without a doubt. And here we have the bike mode for Chromia. And it's a bike. I mean, it's good. It's animated prowl, though. Blatantly, there's no change. This is animated prowl. And you could tell, like, it is legitimately just animated prowl. Everything about it. The shuriken kind of hubcap things. Not only are they an issue, but they're a tell that it's animated prowl. And what I mean by that is what initially broke the shuriken is when you go to move the wheel, it will get caught. And it just pops off. So I tried pushing it in a little more. And, well, yeah, it kind of popped it. Essentially. So, a little iffy. A bit of an odd design. Because, again, I was just trying to fix it in place. But then it caught that. Now the teeth are all out of whack. And now it just kind of pops a little bit. It's a little wacky. But what are you going to do? I mean, it looks good. I wouldn't say it's strictly Chromia. I mean, she does turn into a bike sometimes, but, I mean, I'm not going to say this is 100% Chromia, because it's not. It's blatantly animated prowl. It's a good enough bike, though, and it can't really roll. The wheels are too stiff, and then again, hubcaps keep getting caught. Every time. See, this is what happened right there. See where I'm spinning it, and it gets caught. It's just going to happen. It's not good. It's not a good design. And I know someone's like, oh, just put it in the other way. You can't. No matter which way you put it, the wheels would have to be going this way. If you wanted to go backwards, you can't. You can only go forwards, or it will get caught and start opening up that. So that's a bit of a shame, honestly. It's a bit of a flawed bike mode because of that, but overall, not a bad bike. So let's just get to my final thoughts. And as far as they go, what do I think? I think she's pretty solid. I mean, she's not bad. I got her on discount because, well, it's Legacy's time, I guess. It's over for it. It's the end. It is what it is. I got her for cheap, and I only bought her because I was kind of curious on the mold. I never got Prowl. Never really cared to get him. As much as I did want him, I just didn't care because I was hearing, oh, he's kind of in the meh tier of figures. And after getting her, I mean, the robot's good. There's certainly issues, though. She is very flawed. There is a lot of, like, easy flaws on this thing that are a little odd to me. One being the whole wheel thing. That's a really bad flaw. The other one being, why did they make the hand things like they did, the stars? One hand being able to wield a regular gun and the other one being able to only wield the stars is a little strange. And again, they could have changed it with Chromia. They could have gave her a gun. Easily could have given her a gun. They just didn't. And I mean, overall, I mean, the robot's good, the bike's good, but it's just kind of a weird Chromia. I mean, it's better than her last one. So at least there's that. And it also probably could have been a Armada sideways. I feel like that could have worked. I don't know. I just see it. But I think this looks pretty good nonetheless. If you find it for cheap like I did, I'd say it's a must-get, honestly. She's just a good figure. I mean, she's alright. She's not bad. She does have some flaws, which I'm going to give her a 4 out of 5 for, because overall, I really do enjoy the figure. It's just those small little inconveniences. That's really all for this review. This has been a review of Legacy United Chromia. This has been Delete signing out.